Welcome back, everyone, to the Elder Scrolls Online. We are outside Relenfiel Sinkhole, outside the village, town, hamlet of Relenfiel. It's good to be back in Tamriel. We're going to head down into the pit. I fell in it, the pit. You fell in it, the pit. We all fell in it, the pit. It's got a much better ring than sinkhole. What's this over here? Oh, this is one of those things that I don't know what it's for, but we're going to keep collecting them when I see them. It's always funny to me when, like, and I understand why and how it happens, like, the water is just set to see where the sun is and reflect it, but the sun was being blocked by the rock. That's one of those things that, like, I really wish they would try to work around as best they can. Can we kill the bird? Yeah, I guess we can. It has a health bar. Alright, let's head down into the sinkhole. I have an odd entrance for a sinkhole. We are on, what is this, week 5. And so it begins. I am still enjoying the journey, learning a lot.
Nidoriel's mad! He attacked Eldon, and one of those horrible creatures tore off my hood!
Who? Is that you?
That young woman was certainly in a hurry.
Oh.
And what was that about Nidoril and an attack?
I don't know. She said that Nidoril attacked someone. And something about creatures?
Yes, well, let's be on our guard then. I don't think this sinkhole is completely natural. Its size concerns me. If the ground continues to fall away, it could swallow all of Relenfiel.
Alright, do you really think the sinkhole is that dangerous?
It certainly feels dangerous. And if it does figure into the Court of Bedlin's plans, well, I can't think of a more frightening event than watching Relenfiel get swallowed by a sinkhole. Let's proceed and find out what's going on down here.
Sounds good. Alright, we had giant cave mushrooms. Yagra larva. Oh, Yagra Spewer. Yeah, let's get the Spewer gone first. I think we're good.
The walls and ceiling, they don't look stable. I'll try to reinforce the weak spots and catch up with you.
Okay. But where am I going? Oh, here we go. Man, I was a bit confused there for a hot minute. They very much remind me of the enemies, the zombie enemies on Half-Life 2. The head crab zombies. You're just going to sit there and take it, aren't you? Okay, that's a dead end. There's a lot of spots in this cave that I'm like, can I fit there? Wait, what was that? Nothing. Oh, okay. It looked like something highlighted off to the side. Okay, maybe they don't look like the head crab zombies.
More of those Yagra
That one
creatures.
seemed to.
Be careful.
They're a lot spikier. Something about their demeanor, though, has that vibe. Ooh.
The size of this place. It's almost as if someone dug up through the island. I'll teleport closer to the central area and meet you there.
Yeah. You do that. You do that. Earth and heart increased to 8.
Someone there?
Yes.
Help!
Yes.
Please help! Crazy bastard stabbed me. God, this hurts.
What happened?
It was just kind of fun, joining the court of Bedlam, espousing the virtues of our Ultima heritage. But Nadoral, he took things too far.
What do you mean, too far?
When we heard that they planned to release those creatures, I made the mistake of saying they were insane. Nadoral objected, called me unworthy. That's when he stabbed me.
Where's Nadoral now? Eldon.
The court of Bedlam will eradicate the lesser races.
Oh,
Maybe even deal with our unworthy queen.
get back here. Coward. Break free. Okay. That was kind of cool. So am I in an instanced area at this point? I feel like I am, but it's also possible that I'm
Over
just...
here. Keep quiet.
There's just not
and
other
tell
players.
Me if you see what I see.
Okay. What do you see? Oh. Whoa. Oh.
You see that, right?
Yeah.
My eyes aren't playing tricks on me. That's a sea slode. They haven't been seen in Somerset since, well, it's been centuries at least.
I mean, I can see it, but what's a sea slode?
A vile and dangerous species. Very powerful. The sea slode come from the distant underwater kingdom of Ulvorkus. Who's that hooded figure with the slode? And look, more of those abyssal pearls. They're everywhere.
Why are the sea slodes dangerous?
The slode are a godless people. Perhaps the most hated in Tamriel. And the sea slode are even worse. They employ depraved magic and have long coveted Somerset. They believe it once belonged to them. They pillage, release plagues. They're horrible.
Does this have something to do with the Court of Bedlam?
The hooded figure could be a member of this so-called Court of Bedlam. At this point, nothing would surprise me. That slode has me worried, though. I can't think of anything worse than an alliance between those foul beasts and Daedric cultists.
Could this be the source of the abyssal pearls?
They could certainly have a connection to the Sea Slode's submerged kingdom, but they appear to have been placed down here. Look how the Yagra are drawn to them. I'll head for the Sea Slode. You deal with those abyssal pearls.
Alright, I'll destroy them. That was really cool.
Intruders in the cave.
Oh.
Heed me, my creatures! Destroy the intruders!
That young idiot. We need to get over there.
Witness the power of Katora, the Abyssal Cabal!
That was cool. I loved that dialogue, how I was looking from behind her. That was really cool. Okay, that's also cool that I saw her walk through that, and then I had to, treat it like a door. She just waltzed right past them. But yeah, no, that was really cool how it took that camera angle from behind.
Almost there. Destroy the pearls! We can't let those creatures reach the surface! The sea slode and the hooded figure are gone. I'll try to determine where they disappeared to.
Right. I'm starting to not... I don't... Other than just... She's not really doing anything. I have no reason to think this, but I don't trust her. I feel like she's luring me into a trap. Oh, the Yagra spewers look much more like the head crab guys. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I don't feel so dumb now. Alright. Just kind of punched it. Alright, fine. We'll take on the salamander. They're just kind of awkwardly around the place. Oh, jeez. I wish I had a timer to show me, like, how much longer I had on my lava mode. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be nice and helpful. Alright, destroy another one. Bash it with the hand.
Up here!
Yeah, see, and the fact that she, like, knows exactly where to go. Oh, coral crabs. Hello. Up where? You said up. Alright, well, I see more over here. Oh, up here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, how are you slipping past all these guys?
No sign of where the sea slode disappeared to.
Well, conveniently, there's just one path.
The sea slode left us something to remember it by.
Oh.
We need to dispatch that creature.
Can I attack it from here? I sure can. Oh. Oh, get out of it. That was fun.
There. I think we can get out over there.
Oh, so we're going back out to outside. Okay.
Hurry,
Oh,
please.
Roz, what are you? Roz,
Somehow Raz
Oh.
knew he'd fight you.
wait. Where am I? I'm in a different part of the sinkhole? That's weird.
Sea slodes. This is worse than the Right Master imagined. Meet me in Artaeum after you talk to the Queen's Eye.
Did the pretty Sijik say sea slode? No. Raz must have heard wrong. That could not have been what she said.
The sea slode Katora is working with the Court of Bedlam, including the Canon Reeves' son.
Slode? That's bad. And sea slode? That sounds even worse. If the sea slode threatens Somerset, Queen Irene must be informed. We need to act. Wait. What did you say about the Canon Reeves' son?
Nadoral. Nadoral joined the Court of Bedlam. He killed a fellow initiate and was working with the Slode.
Daedra worshippers. In Somerset. And Slode. Oh, Roz likes this situation less and less. As for Nedoro, Raz knows how to deal with traitors. This one will meet you at the Canon Reeves' house.
All right, I'll see you there. Alright, talk to Canon Reeve Farmeldo. Now, I've got other things to do in Ronaldo, I believe. Is that where I'm going for this? Or what? Would I just say Ronaldo? Relenthil? Farmeldo. I'm saying all sorts of words. Hold on. Okay, Relenthil is down there. Okay, that is where I'm headed. Okay, good. Because I knew I had other quests down there. Ah, here's the other sinkhole entrance. Homespun breaches of stamina. Excellent. Oh. Neat. Hadn't seen that yet. What are you? Alinor Ringtail. And yes, that the guy with the Dawnbreaker has spawned here numerous times. Like when I was taking the screenshot for the last episode and when I logged in for this episode. So that's just a recurring thing, apparently. That's a cool little idle animation. Oh, that's another thing I found out. This game has some of the coolest emotes. First of all, check this out. There's 6 different sit options. For your own different tastes and styles. I can do sit-ups. I can do... there's push-up and push-ups. I want to do a push-up. Let's see if it just does one. No. So it's just, it allows for both. What is push? Okay, it's like a shove. That's so fascinating to me. Just curious, like, what else there is. Okay, nothing. Oh, I gotta type in more than one letter for it to come up. Fist pump. Just a tiny little chest bump on my... Okay.
Which one could he possibly be?
Oh, I don't have time for a new quest. No. I can't possibly take that on.
The Eye of the Queen? How dare you accuse my son of treason? The Queen's Eye. How dare he not identify himself when he first arrived? And how dare he accuse my foolish son of something as serious as treason? The Queen shall hear of this, mark my words.
I mean, you opened the floor to your son being a fool. Nadorl's more than foolish. He killed a high elf and is working with the Sea Slode.
Sea Slode? Plus all this nonsense about Altma's superiority, and now murder? I am the Canon Reeve of Relenthil. I took an oath to serve and protect my community. How in the Queen's name am I supposed to reconcile my son's actions?
That's not something I can help you with. That's called a you problem.
Oh, Nadoril, what have you done? Please, you must talk to the Queen's Eye. He needs to show mercy. I'm sure we can find a way to resolve this without... Oh, here comes Nadoril now.
Your son has a lot to answer for, Canon Reeve.
I have a lot to answer for? The court of Bedlam is going to turn me into a god.
Foolishness can be ignored. Murder and treason, not so much.
You and your queen have no authority over a true Ultima, you mangy cat.
This one cannot allow your crimes to stand unanswered.
Nadoril! No! No!
Roz.
I understand. Relenthil is loyal to the Queen.
Whoa.
Sometimes the eye sees treason and must cut it out before it spreads. This one is sorry you had to witness that.
Couldn't you have arrested Nadorl instead of executing him?
Blasphemy. treason, murder. How many crimes must one commit to attract the attention of the executioner's blade? Raz decided that a message had to be sent. Enemies of the Queen will not be tolerated.
I've rarely seen you this serious.
Treason and the Queen's justice are serious business. Raz has been forced into this role on rare occasions, but he never seeks it out or looks forward to wielding the blade. A necessary part of my job, yes.
Is there anything else you need from me right now?
No. Raz will see to the Cannon Reeve and send word to the Queen before looking deeper into the Court of Bedlam. You should return to Arteum and let the Siegiks know what we learned. I tell you, Five Claw, this whole situation makes Raz want to hiss.
You know, so I'm coming to find out something I wasn't expecting. So with ESO and Star Wars The Old Republic, probably more so with ESO, but a little bit with Star Wars as well. You know, I kind of get the feeling that they're great games, they're great RPGs, but they don't have very strong MMO mechanics. They don't lean very heavy on being an MMO. They're very story driven, and that means they're very solo focused, which can be great for a casual player if that's what you want. If you're the type of player, like I kind of am to an extent, where what I get out of an MMO isn't necessarily doing things with others, but I want to be able to do things around others. And I feel like ESO and Star Wars, ESO more so probably, leans too heavy on the solo. It leans too heavy on the story and the RPG of it and less the MMO of it. So this is just interesting. I'm getting good, you know, I'm getting way more differences to point out at the end of this series than I really expected to. Now, this may all change after I play some more, but like right now, that's the vibe I get, because here's why I say that. Because not only am I doing things in Elder Scrolls Online and like not seeing any players around, which is okay, but I'm finding myself, especially in ESO, but also Star Wars, being drawn just to the main story. Like, I know I can hit T and go through other quests, and I'm going to, but I really just kind of want to continue the main story. It's like good. It's that good that I want to continue it. I like the characters in it. I don't want to bother with the other things. So this one's back in town. What was that town called again? I gotta remember. Shimmerine. So that's in Shimmerine. Talk to Tarnamir. Tarnamir's just up the road up here. Okay. Where's this one? This one's down here in a... No. Wait, is that it? Oh, it's two things. Yeah, so that's down there a ways. I thought there was another thing up here in this town. Find the Augur of the Obscure. This one was further in. Okay, yeah, this is the one I wanted to do. Yeah. So before I go back to the Siegiks, I want to complete this one because I was doing this for them as well. I feel like this is almost like their side story, and if I go back and continue the main quest, they're just going to want me to do this anyhow. Who has a quest up here? I do like with the compass, the above and below notifications, you know, designations on the compass. That's very helpful. Is there a... Okay, the Waystone was back there. Okay. Another quest there. I like taking note of, like, that there are quests to be picked up. Because even though I'm not that I'm going to remember where they are, I want to go ahead and discover some places as well. Even though I'm not picking them up, I want to take a mental note that they exist so that, like, later I don't say, there's just not enough quests to do in Elder Scrolls Online. Because it's not true. Alright, so what's this? Oh, Colossal Aldemari Grotto. Huh. Housing. We can preview it. Huh. That's cool. Is it Grotto or Grotto? I've never known. I don't know that I've ever heard it said. We're going to do another edition of Kyle Learns a Word. Grotto. Okay. I don't remember how I said it the first time, but I think that's what it was. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's neat. So I'm just previewing it. That's actually really cool that they let you preview it. It's like an open house. Oh, purchasing options. Hold on. Colossal Aldemari Grotto. House type notable. The house is not currently for sale. Interesting. This very much reminds me of our guild hall in Guild Wars 2. Just the architecture style and whatnot. I also like how you take a boat to it. That's kind of cool. Wait, are you a stable master? No, don't think so.
So much to do.
Alright, so we need to head this way a bit more. Oh, another waystone. Excellent. Oops. I've been so used to, like, giving my left hand a break and holding right and left click to walk. I just started blocking instead. I'm glad I chose Somerset because the architecture here is just beautiful. Like, I don't know what this is up here, but it's gorgeous. Katarn Keep. Alright. That is really beautiful. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had that weapon, or not the weapon, the pants. They're light, so I don't want to wear those. Light as well.
Ahoy, traveller! Thank you for heeding my call, newcomer. I don't suppose your passage to Somerset brought you past Weston Coraldale?
No, why do you ask?
My father, Kurtaros, runs a boat in an angler fleet. They're long overdue, and while his stride tends to be a leisurely one, I've never seen the whole fleet gone for so long.
You think they ran into some trouble?
I'm probably over-concerned. The weather's been fair and the wind's mild. Perhaps their fishing has been so fruitful they dare not waste their good fortune. But I'd feel better if I knew what to make of their delay.
I'll check on your father. Where is Western Coraldale?
The fleet set off west. Western Coraldale is an island engulfed by coral reefs, but you can reach it safely in that sailboat. I'd go with you, but I'm afraid I don't share my father's comfort with open water.
Gotcha. Not a problem. Okay, so this was not... Oh! So so the sailboat is where I needed to go. She just happens to have another quest for me at the sailboat's destination. This is a cool way to do, like, you know, instead of, you know, normally you go dungeon delving in a cave, right? But now it's dungeon delving on an island, but it still looks like it's going to end up being a cave. But still, you get what I mean. Like a secluded instanced area that you just hop on a boat and head to. That's pretty cool. More salamanders. I can handle that. Alright, find the Augur and then locate Kurtaros. Okay. Which is closer? Oh! Oh, this place is much bigger than I expected. So, okay, I don't know if this is going to go that way or not. It might, so let's head this way. Oh, never mind. This is a dead end. I'm not a fan of how much linear stuff there is in some of these bits. It's fine. I mean, honestly, it kind of makes it go by faster because you're not like checking all sorts of pathways that are worthless to you. Like, so okay, so that back there went off, but it also looks like it dead ends. So I guess there are things to explore. Oh, 3 of them. Well, alright, if he's just gonna let me snipe him, I'll just snipe him. Level up that ability. That is one thing I do like about this game, is how you level up, you know, skills and abilities, and, you know, even like two-handed. Carries that over from Skyrim. Storm Shark Wave Priest. Alright, so let's head up here to find her father. Looks like there's a small group of bandits over there or something. Oh, there's a little baby. Alright, locate Kurtaros. There's also a near an angler's favorite fishing spot in Waston Coraldale. Okay, that's funny. There's a fishing spot up ahead. Oh, it's a sky shard. That's... Oh, it was describing where the sky shard is located. Oh, they're fishing. They're literally over there fishing. Did I just walk right past them? I guess I did. That's really funny. Kurtaros. Oh, you look like you're just...
Well, who's there?
You just look like you're
Quiet
chilling.
down, you'll spook the fish. Never seen you before. Guess no one told you that this is my spot. Been my spot nearly a century. And it'll be my spot a century more, God's willing. So don't go getting any ideas. Plenty of space down the coast. So, off with you now.
Your daughter asked me to find you. The island is swarming with Malmer. Marmer. Follow me.
Huh. Fancy that. I told Hiranessa for years those sea elves would mount an invasion from Waston Coraldale. Figures they'd launch it while I was having a nap. Well, come along then. Let's send them off before they hook all the best catches.
Right. You want to drive them off?
Of course. Any Royal Marine of the Queen's Navy worth their salt would. Might have traded my saber for a fishing rod, but I've still got my sea legs, and I'm still as sharp as the day I mustered. The others I sail with are civilians, though.
So you think they're in danger?
Aye. Even if they caught a glimpse of a sea elf cutter before it reached Waston Coraldale, there's no chance a fishing boat would have outrun it. If anyone from the fleet's still alive out there, it's our duty to help them.
All right, let's search for the survivors then.
Best we split up. Unless my creaking knees give me away, I ought to be able to handle some scouting while you're searching for survivors.
All right.
We'll rendezvous at the old lover's tree near the reef on the eastern shore. My friends will know the one.
All right, sounds good. That was really funny. Oh, what? Oh, okay, so I'm not in an instance area. That is a player. That's good to know. It is really pretty here. Okay, so we're supposed to find the crew members. We got one close up above here, it looks like. Homespun Sash of Health. Let's take a look at that. That is... no. Darling, I won't be coming home this time. As gentle as the seas can be here, we always knew that any voyage, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, so we found that crew member. Is he like feeding his pet dragon? Oh, hey, this one's alive.
Stranger, don't anger the salamanders. They're the only thing keeping those sea elves from wandering too close. What are you doing out here? I've never seen you before.
I think that other guy's taking care of him. Or I'm on fire, I'm not sure which. Kurtaros sent me to find you. He said to meet him at the old lover's tree.
You're sure we're talking about the same Kurtaros? The one I know is more likely to be mistaken for dead and sleep right through this whole mess.
That's the one. Better not keep him waiting. Thanks for the backup, Acro year. Alright, one more person to find out this way. Down below. Okay, so they must be on the coast. Let's see if we can skip on past this dude and his pet. Not going to skip past these. Alright, he's down here. Hello? Oh, there you are. Oh, you were very close in the first place. I didn't see you. Hey.
Oh, sacred ascendants, take me home. I thought you were a sea elf. One moment I was just dipping my toes in the shallows having a pleasant day. The next there's a murderous corsair or hungry reef viper around every corner. We're trapped.
Kurtaros sent me to find you. He said to meet at the old lover's tree.
He's alive. At his age, I'd have thought he'd be the first to fall prey to those sea elves. Should have given the stubborn old salt more credit. I'll make my way to him. Better than waiting to die out here. Thank you.
Stay safe. Alright, so it wants me to talk to Kuratos, which is over here. But we also need to find the Augur of the Obscure, so let's go do that. It looks like it is on this level. Oh, you must have been cloaked over there, Mr. Mage. Don't mind if I do. Got really concerned there when they disappeared for a second. Do that knockdown. That was awesome. Turn my attention to the other one. That was cool. And the Augur of the
Seals. Fond of winged snakes and soggy chests. Noted.
Oh! Didn't see this one. Hey, get back here. Or are you done? You done? You're done. Sorry, Mr. Crab.
Ah, fleshy, thick-thumbed biped. Hello. You're an elf.
Oh, this thing. That's right.
Is it a man? I'm sorry. I have some difficulty telling you people apart. You're much less blue than the others. In color, I mean, not disposition. Anyway, what can I do for you?
I forgot the thing I was getting was a skull that talks to you. Ah, your caretaker, Joseja, sent me. I need your help to find time breaches in Somerset.
Josaja. Wait, you're talking about that jittering mage I tricked into freeing me, right? Oh, she's a delight. I had hoped for a longer holiday. Can only manage a leap like this once a century after all. I will.
If I take you out of that box, will you help me find these time breaches?
I'm actually quite comfortable here, mate. Cozy accommodations, the transliminal tones of the ocean waves, gangly meat brains to mock. But I guess I should be going. These elves plan to sell me. Can you imagine? I'll help you. On one condition.
I'm tempted to just say goodbye, but what's the condition?
When we're done sewing up these chronosymphonic when we're done sewing up these time breaches, you'll let me wander the Mundus in peace. No more dim-witted Sijiks peppering me with questions. No more dusty shells. You have a deal?
I'll discuss it with Loremaster Celerus. No promises.
Right. So, should we get going, or...?
Oh. This is telling me there's no returning from either of these. Like, this is either or. There's no, like, coming back. I have a few questions first.
Of course you do. Everyone asks questions, and I have all the answers. Fair warning. Be specific. I'm bound to tell the truth, but the truth can be a little slippery. You know what I mean?
What are you exactly?
I'm a traveler like you. Except, well, nothing like you, to be honest. No offense. I'm what you might call an aspect, eh? Like an idea's shadow. Don't make a face, I'm telling you the truth. Not my fault your language is so crude.
I really was making a face when he said don't make a face. That's really funny. Why are you stuck in a crystal skull?
I'm not in the skull. I am the skull. At least here on Nern. Over in the adjacent place, I'm shaped like a throw pillow. Imagine that. You look confused. It's just a trick of the light, mate. The skull's what you might call a manifestation.
A manifestation of what?
Of me! This is just sad. Try this. Imagine a soul gem. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine that the soul in the gem is also the gem itself. Weird, right? Ha! Mime and a head explosion. You can't see it because I haven't got any arms, but it's happening.
Why are you called the Augur of the Obscure?
Well, an augur of the obvious wouldn't be very useful, would it? For what it's worth, I lobbied for something way more impressive. The resplendent skull of hexagonal wonders. It was forcefully vetoed. No counting for taste, I guess.
Those are just titles, though. Do you have a real name?
Of course I do. Everything has a name. Names give a thing its shape. Birds, snowflakes, tea kettles. You get the idea. I'd tell you mine, but you'd need about 6 more tongues and a pair of symbols to pronounce it correctly, so let's not bother.
I love this guy. You said you're bound to tell the truth?
I am. One of the unfortunate quirks of the Sigic binding ritual that brought me here. I'm free to lie as much as I like, unless you, or anyone else for that matter, ask me a direct question. Cheap trick if you ask me.
So the Sigics bound you here?
They did, a bit. I'm certain I could break out if I really put my mind to it. I don't blame them, honestly. If I was in their position, bobbing along like a little lost acorn in an ocean of knowledge, I'd want to trap me too.
Well, you did just escape Artaeum.
I guess, but instantaneous translocation's not like a Sundas scroll. The veil here in Mundus is all thick and sticky, you know? Like I said before, I think I'm grounded for the foreseeable future. Oh well.
And why did the I almost said physics. Why did the Sigics go to the trouble of binding you in the first place? Are you really that smart? Are you done?
I am. I had no idea you were so funny. We're gonna have a really good time, you and I. Yes, in answer to your direct question, I do know a lot, and by a lot, I mean basically everything.
I love this guy. All right, I've heard enough. Let's get going.
Fair enough. So, where to? I assume you've got a map or something?
Yeah. So this is... Oh, and wait. Use Sigic map of Somerset. Completed.
So, you know where we're going now, right? Good. You take me to a time breach, and I'll help you spot it. Huh. This bag's a bit snug, eh?
I want to keep him with me. Okay, so let's... There we go. Let's go talk to Curitas. So this is the lover's tree.
All this crouching is damnation on my back. But I've seen everything I need to know what the enemy's up to. How fares the search? Any sign of Carterel?
Sorry, not everyone made it.
Never do when it comes to these sea elves. They'll rob us of more than a few good souls before all is said and done here.
What makes you say that?
They're digging in, placing ballistae along the shore. When the Royal Navy finally does mount an attack, they'll be taking fire from Maormer on both land and sea. It'll be a bloodbath, unless some misfortune befalls their plans. Catch my drift?
Yeah, and what can the two of us do about it?
I'm not suggesting we repel the whole invasion, but I do know my way around a ballista. If we turn one toward their own ships and cause enough of a stir, we can draw on a friendly patrol and catch the sea elves out of their element.
All right, sounds good. I'm in.
I'll get into position and await your attack. Then we'll give those sea snakes a good spearing while these two make for your vessel. You do have a vessel, don't you?
There's a small sailboat in the cove beyond the caves that we can use to escape.
All right. You two go prepare the boat our friend brought. We'll provide a distraction. Trinamac's wrath be with us.
All right, so we need to defend the ballista. Is that really what we're doing? Right? Okay, yeah. Just want to make sure it didn't put me on a different quest or something. It looked like he hit her. This ballista.
While I spear that cutter.
Music got good. Music got good.
They didn't call me the scourge of the sea drakes for nothing.
friends now.
That'll do.
Sweet.
Fall back and get to the boat.
It's just getting good. That was fun. All right, what are we doing? Leave. Oh, we're going back. Okay. Got it. Oh, they've got a companion. I was trying to figure out who that was. Just gonna run past him. Okay, maybe not this one because my stamina is running low. I am enjoying having the stamina and magicka skills. Like, that's just a cool thing. Having two different pools to pull from. Excuse me, Salamandys. Oh, I'm about out of stamina. We're good. We're there. Oh, leave me be. Leave me be.
Captain coming aboard. Boat's prepped and ready.
All right. I may use a screenshot of the skull, but I may also... Oh, but how do I get rid of your names? Crud. I don't remember how to get rid of their names. Yeah, it's not a great screenshot anyways. We'll just use the skull. All right. Okay, so what are we doing? Talk to Hiranesi. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Father, you had me so worried. What happened? Where's your boat?
None of that now, my nervous cup. I'll tell you all about it. But first, there's one more thing we need to see to. Come, friends. It's time we...
He washes up here after being gone for weeks. His boat nowhere in sight. And he acts like it's just another day on the sea. Was everything all right? Did he cause you any trouble?
Actually, the Marmor attacked Waston Coraldale, and Kuratos, and I crippled their ship.
Oh, he put you up to that, didn't he? Papa always loves to embellish his journeys. Whatever the truth is, I'm just glad you brought him home safe. If all newcomers are so kind, Somerset will be fortunate to have you. He's not fooling me. I can tell something happened. Father's putting on a brave face, like he used to whenever I'd ask him about his younger days. He'd smile and deflect the question, but I could see a sadness in his eyes he couldn't hide. His secret.
If I weren't at the end of this episode, I would delve deeper into your story, because I find it quite interesting. Where'd your dad go? Is he still around? No. They ran off to do something. But, anyways, we're going to run off and do something now as well. Oh, wait. Nope. We got to level up. Let's do a level up before we go. How about that? Let's claim. We haven't had one of these in a while, it seems like. Let's go ahead and up our stamina. We did run out of those with running and whatnot, so let's commit those points. And as for a skill, we actually have 2 skill points. Let's see. Searing Strike. Slash an enemy with flame, dealing flame damage and an additional flame damage over 20 seconds. Does this do damage over time? No, it does not. Spiked armor. We've got molten weapons. Oh, yeah, Stone Giant. That's what we're using a lot of. That doesn't... Oh, maybe I was saving up to level something up. Is that what I was doing? That might have been what I wanted to do, but I don't have anything ready to be leveled up yet. So heavy armor, let's see what we can do there. We can do resolve. Increases your physical and spell resistance by 114 for each piece of heavy armor equipped. Current bonus 799. Constitution increases your health recovery by 2% for each piece of heavy armor equipped. Current bonus 14%. Improved hiding reduces the cost of sneak. Soul magic. Nothing really to do here. Racial, Nord skills. Resist frost. What about weapon? Two-handed. Oh, yeah. Uppercut slams an enemy with an upward swing, dealing physical damage. Launch across the earth and smash an enemy. Ooh. Always a critical strike. Costs 3,780 stamina. How much stamina do I have right now? Like, just in general, right? So, like, if I go... Stamina, how much stamina? Maximum stamina, 20,000. Okay, so if we go to skills, because that sounded pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, okay. So it's like 2% of our stamina. Let's do critical charge. That sounds good. So let's we're only going to use that at the beginning, so let's leave that as there's a R. Oh, only ultimate abilities can be there. Okay, so yeah, we'll leave that at 4. That's fine. No, maybe let's move it. Let's keep moving molten weapons down, since that's kind of a pre-fight thing, and then I have 1, 2, 3 for during the fight. Do I want to hold on to it? I kind of also like the idea of the Searing Strike, because that'll do damage over time. That has an instant cast time. Is there a cooldown on it? Of course, I haven't even noticed. Does anything have a cooldown? I mean, they do, but I guess they're all... Are they all the same cooldown? That doesn't seem right. Sure, let's go for it. Alright, so let's take that, put that there. Sweet. Okay, so let's go find something to fight real quick. There may not be anything really close by. I mean, there was that deer back there. Huh. That thing washed up ashore. There we go. See the red. So how far away can I do this from? Pretty far, it looks like. Oh, no. I wasn't targeting it. There we go. Nice. When we do that, that sets them on fire. Very nice. I can dig that. That's pretty cool. All right, folks. That'll do it for today. We will see you guys next time. Adios. Goodbye.